Breaking news. Terrible things are happening. Politics, they say, is a dirty game. But what are we doing to ensure that we do not get caught up in the dirt? An investigative journalist, David, who unraveled Tinubu's drug dealing in the US, speak on the death of Funso Williams. Hello, my wonderful people. A particular journalist has been on Asiwaju Ahmed Bola Tinubu, investigating all that the guy has been through, all his past endeavor, and how, Tinubu, all his dealings while he was in the US with regards to him being a drug lord, all that happened, and how eventually Funso Williams lost his life because he was dabbling into areas that somebody does not want revealing. And so this ended him, his life. And today, like they will say, the rest is history. This is what this investigative journalist is making us to understand. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's get all the details. Investigative journalist David, who unraveled Tinubu's drug dealing in US, speaks on the death of Funso Williams. A few hours after publishing link to the trial of Bola Ahmed Tinubu in April 10th, 1993 by the district court, David has wandered into the controversial death of the Lagos State governorship aspirant Funso Williams. The reluctant news yesterday published the records of Bola Ahmed Tinubu drug money for futures trial. Trouble for Tinubu as the U.S. court releases records of his drug money for future trial. Funso Williams was reportedly assassinated on July 27, 2006 in connection with his governorship ambition. Why reacting to the criticism he got from some Nigerians who accuse him of being against the Yoruba progress by his extensive viral exposure of Bola Tinubu Ahmed alleged drug deals in the US, David noted that he had not in any way disrespected Yorubas by carrying out his duties as an investigative journalist. He added that the real enemy of the Yorubas are the suspected politicians behind the murder of Funso Williams in 2006 over his governorship ambition. Me doing my job is not disrespectful to Yorubas, to Yoruba people. Know what is disrespectful and call it its real name. Seeing Funso Williams, a popular Yoruba politician, murdered inside his home a few months to the election he was going to win. His killers are biggest respected Yoruba people. He tweeted, "These are the people shielding you and preventing the Yorubas from getting the truth. So let's be honest and stop disturbing those who are calling out the truth." Now, by 2006, the elections were already heated up in Lagos, planning and looking forward to taking over from Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Okay, we saw that people were already working seriously, doing all they can. Bola Ahmed Tinubu's tenure was coming to end that very, 2007. So by 2006, the whole political terrain was already heated up and everybody was getting ready. Those who, want to take over, everyone was working at it to see to it that they become the winner. But while all that was going on, Funso Williams was the person that, Lagosians, having experienced Tinubu's administration, they wanted a change. Just like in Osun State, as you saw Demola Adeleke win. You could tell, before the elections take place, you can begin to smell in the air who may win. The aroma becomes that strong. It's like when you cook curry, now, the Indian delicacy. The smell. The aroma, the aroma that comes is so, everybody could tell. You could literally touch it with your finger. You can literally touch it with your finger, with your hands, and even lick the smell. Yeah, you understand now. Speaking using idiomatic expression. Yeah. And so this Funso Williams was somebody who could have won because a lot of persons were ready for him. But guess what happened? Guess what happened? Before we could say Jack Robinson, things turned out that the guy was murdered in his very own home. In his very own home, inside his home. And we know what happened. Bajide Fashola, Tinubu's boy, came on board. But this investigative journalist has been on. He's been on everything to know exactly what was going on. This guy has been on it. He did not bother to budge at all. He was seriously on the very issue. So what did he do? He's gone to investigate Tinubu in terms of, where Tinubu 2000 and 1990s to 91, 92, 93, 94, all these times, what Tinubu has been up to, all the drug dealing, how he had to fulfill some of his money in the US, what happened. The guy has been big on it, and he made a full revelation of what Bola Tinubu Ahmed has done previously. While he was doing this, some Yoruba people came at him and saying, you're a very stupid boy, very stupid. How can you be going against your own Yoruba man? Blah, 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 blah. The guy said, no, please hear me out. I'm not speaking against Tinubu. I'm only revealing so people can be informed and make an adequate, make a decision based on informed decision based on how far they've come and, what they want to do. Okay, they should make the decision based on the full knowledge of what could possibly be ongoing. Okay, they should make a full knowledge and informed one, so they're not making a wrong, taking a wrong turn or making a wrong decision, thinking that they have the right persons. So these are some of the things that have happened, and Nigerians are beginning to really pay attention. And this guy said, what happened to Funso Williams? Some people know, but he doesn't want to call names. That if he call names, Nigerian as it were, they will call him to come and give further evidences. And some of these evidences, he may not be able at this point in time to adequately say it is Mr. A or Mr. B. So he will rather let sleeping dog lies. Well, however, he has really taken time to expose, everything about Tinubu's drug dealing. How Tinubu had to fulfill some of his, things to say, okay, here it is, we'll leave it there. He had to expose all that. So this is exactly what is happening and why Nigerians, we cannot afford to be quiet on some of these things and ensure that truth is being dispensed. We must be very big on truth. Leave us a comment. Bye for now.